my storage ran out, so I had to like take care of that. But yeah, what I was talking about is like with cancer, you're not processing hard emotions. You're not processing, what was it, anger, resentment, grief, um, and what's grudges. So if you're keeping all of that in, obviously you're gonna have like your body's gonna start producing all of that stuff, like cancer and all of those malignant cells like accumulating in your body. For example, if you're suffering from colon cancer, um, I think I was talking about that in the previous, like you're not, like you're keeping it in your gut basically and in your colon. That's where anger goes. So if you don't process that hard emotion, that anger that you feel, and you don't like express it, or you just suppress it and keep it in, that's where it's going to go, and that's where all those malignant cells are going to start reproducing and producing, and like just they won't stop, and it just will become a cancer. um so yeah, well, while I was speaking with God was like putting these ideas in my head and telling me, hey, like maybe you should share about these things, you know? It's important for people to realize how all of these emotions are hard on your body, not just on like not being able to forgive yourself, not being able to forgive other people is hard on your body. It's really, really hard on your body. And then it ends up like bleeding into like family members, like it ends up making other people feel what you feel. And it's like, it's not fair. It's not. It doesn't, like other people, if other people are sensitive around us too, like they're going to start absorbing all of that. And as they absorb all of that anger, all of that grief, all of that resentment, all of that, um, what's the other one? I keep forgetting it. The grudges, all of those things that you're keeping inside, like the other person, if they are very sensitive, they're gonna absorb all of that, and they're gonna start gaining weight. They're gonna start getting bloated. Like their face is gonna look really swollen. Their belly's gonna look really swollen. Like that's where it goes, because it's a way of like their bodies protecting themselves from like all of that that you're trying to like not express, but you're still throwing it at them somehow. It comes out, it bleeds out. um so yeah, like there's a lot of ways to channel and to transmute all of those emotions that a lot of us are not aware of. We tend to just keep it all in and hope that it will go away someday, but it never happens. It's just not how it happens. Um, and it just takes work, you know, it takes a lot of work and a lot of awareness, and a lot of us are not. We're not. And it happens, you know, it happens. It happens. We tend to just block it off and not want to face them because it's scary. It really is scary. It's very, very, very scary. So that's where addictions come in. You know, we don't want to feel those things, so we tend to just bottle it all up and pretend like it never happened, or pretend like it's not there. So we self-medicate so that way we don't feel it, right? And things like that. And these are things that um, my pastor has also talked about, which he's awesome. His name is Josue. If you want to know more about the church that I go to, I can give you more information about that. He's really good at like combining psychological, emotional, mental, you know, like well-being into his sermons, or into his classes, into like the church classes. um and he'll explain to you like why those emotions that we're holding on to are hard on you, And not only hard on you, they're hard on everybody else around you. And like, that's like the reason I'm talking about this topic is because it's been something very present in my life. This is my experience with it. This is how I've experienced it as a human being. Like everybody like that doesn't have to experience it the same way I'm experiencing. This is what I have noticed in my life. This is how it's presented to me in my life. And like I am super grateful that I have the people, in my life that I have. Like the people from church, um, Pastor Josue, his wife Denisha. Like they have guided me through so much too. Like I'm giving them credit because they have guided me so much through, my spiritual journey as well. Um, so yeah, there's a lot of things to learn as a human being. And I hope that this has given you some um, I don't know, something to get from this information. I, I don't know if it'll help anybody, and if it does, awesome. But yeah, like I just wanted to talk about that because it was something that was so present in my life, but it was also a topic that just came up when I was like praying for other people around me who are suffering from conditions, some like chronic conditions, ongoing conditions, or just like anything in general, like that I've noticed from people in my church, that I've noticed from people around me, from myself. It's like, and it's like little things that I've noticed throughout my life, throughout my own experience as a human being as well, you know. But I'm also giving credit to the people who have like been there for me in this journey. So yeah, if you guys want to know more about this church that I'm talking about, go ahead and send me a DM on my Instagram. My Instagram, you can find me as Cristina Alcaraz. And go ahead and DM me, and I'll send you information on the church that I'm talking about. I can give you a little bit more information about like the different illnesses, how they present in your body, and how like it could be from emotions that we're not expressing. And then maybe I can help you become more aware of those emotions too. I have some clients too that I have been working with through that kind of, guidance. Getting to know yourself, getting to know your body, getting to know your emotions and your needs. Because those are things that I struggled with. And so, like, I am more than open to help more people through all of those struggles. And if you need help, go ahead and DM me on my Instagram. Okay, all right. Good night.